I was scammed by my husband in the name of love. I was the girl they called independent until I met the man that wrecked my life in the name of love. I had everything I needed. My own apartment, my own business, my peace of mind. I didn't depend on any man. I was contented. Then he entered my life, well dressed, smooth talking, peaceful, respectful. He said he was an engineer with government. I didn't fall easily. But he was consistent. He's a prayerful man. He cares, loved, and do everything possible to get me. He said we would build an empire together, and before I knew it, I fell hard. Then one day he told me something that sounded like a dream but became my worst nightmare. He said he had a visa to the UK and wanted us to travel together as husband and wife. He said it like he had it all planned, that his UK visa was ready. He said I should come with him, that he would start a new life together. I was excited. Me, Jagba, with the love of my life. It sounded too good to be true. Then he said something that changed everything. Baby, we need to start preparing well. We will need money. That was the beginning of the end. Let me tell you how love nearly ruined my life. I was the girl who had nothing handed to her. No silver spoon, no rich parents, no sugar daddy. Just me, my hard work and God. By the age of 27, I was doing very well. I had my own apartment in a good part of town. Not inherited, not borrowed. I pay rent for it myself. I was running my own business, a fashion boutique. I built from scratch, from selling clothes in a girl must go back on the street to finally opening my own shop. God has been faithful. I had savings, I have peace, and I am contented. Then one day, this man entered my life. He was charming, very well spoken, and had confidence of someone who has seen life. He told me he was an engineer working with a top governance construction agency. He had traveled before. He knew things. He dressed very well, always smiling, looking sharp, and talking with so much wisdom. At first, I was even trying to fall, but little by little, he broke my wall down. He called every morning. He prayed with me. He encouraged my business. He would say things like, "You are a rare kind of woman. I can see us building an empire together." Who wouldn't fall for that? Before I knew it, I was deeply in love. I introduced him to my close friend, and even my pastor. Everyone said he seemed like a good man. Then one day he told me he had big news. Baby, he said, I just got a visa to the UK. It's a work visa. Guess what? I want us to travel together, but we need to plan well. This is our chance to start a new life where your talent and my skill can go international. I was speechless. Traveling abroad was something I had dreamed of. Then came the plan. He said we should need to prepare well, that the visa process for me would need money, that we need to do small wedding so immigration would take us serious as a couple, that we needed to have enough money to settle abroad when we arrive, because it's not easy starting afresh in a new country. And just like that, little by little, he started suggesting things. Baby, you know you won't need this shop when we get to the UK. You know you won't be staying in this apartment again. We'll be flying soon. This land is better we sell it now. It's better we sell it now and use it to invest in our travel plans. I was hesitant at first, but he made it make sense. He was so convincing, and because I love and trust him, I agreed. I sold my shop. I sold the land I have invested in. I moved out of my apartment and stayed with a friend while we prepared. Every single saying I had, I put it into this plan. Wedding arrangements, travel expense, paperwork, even money to bribe people he claimed were helping fast track the visa process. We got married, not a big wedding, but enough to be legal and recognized. He told me to stop business and focus on packing. He said, won't worry, you will start afresh over there. Better clients, better life. The week we were supposed to fly, he suddenly changed. He became quiet. He avoided eye contact. He kept saying he was stressed and needed time to think. I kept asking, what's wrong? When are we flying? Then he dropped the bomb. They denied my visa. Just like that. No warning, no sign, no explanation. I was stunned. What do you mean denied? I thought it was already approved. I've sold everything. I have nothing left. He kept quiet for a long time. Then slowly, I started noticing things. There was no evidence of any visa application, no emails, no rejection letter, nothing. When I asked him for proof, he got angry. Are you accusing me of lying after everything I've done for us? Said the man that I loved. That's when the confusion began to clear and the heartbreak started to settle in. One day, when he stopped out, I went through his bag. I found nothing. No travel documents, no job, nothing relating to engineering. I was shaking. I sat down on the floor, numb. My instinct told me to go further. So I reached out to one of his old friends, someone I met at our wedding, who had called me wife so lovingly. I asked him, Please, I need to know, what exactly does my husband do? The friend was quiet for a moment, then said, you mean he hasn't told you? Your husband has not been working for almost 2 years now. That was the day I died inside. This man, the so-called engineer, had no job, no source of income, no plan. Everything he told me was a lie. The visa was fake. The abroad, none existed. He has simply seen a woman doing well and used love to strip her of everything she had. Now, he sits at home like a king. I cook, I borrow money to feed us. He watches TV. He sleeps all day. No shame, no remorse. My business gone. My apartment gone. My savings gone. My land gone. My self-worth hanging by thread. People look at me now and say, she used to be that girl that had. They don't know that love blind. Foolish love almost destroyed me. Sometimes I wonder if he even really loved me, or if I was just his jackpot. I cry at night. I stare at ceiling. I cry at night. How did I fall for this? How did I not see all these signs? But the truth is, when you love someone deeply, your heart can believe or deceive your eye. You believe what you went to believe, especially when they wear the right mask. Now, I am picking up the pieces of my life. I am starting small again, selling clothes online, trying to raise more capital to open another shop. I've stopped waiting for him to change. He won't. He never planned better. And for love, I don't even know what that word means for now or anymore, but I know one thing: I won't die here. I've thought about everything and I've decided to move on. But the problem now is that I want to leave this man called my husband, which I filed for divorce, but he insisted that he's not going to divorce me. And now this man is not doing anything. I'm the one borrowing money to feed him. All he does is to sit down, watch television, do gambling, beat me in provocations. Sometimes if I did not bring food, if I did not cook, he will come back and be asking me, why didn't I cook? Whereas he doesn't bring any money for me to buy food stuff. And if I give reason, he will start beating me. I have concluded that I'm going to leave this marriage. But my problem is, I am an orphan. I don't have a good friend that I can go and stay with. And now I don't have shop. I don't even have apartment. To crown it all, I don't even have money to even rent apartment. I am confused. And this man is making my life unbearable. He's torturing me in name of marriage. I don't know where to go from here. I am stranded. What do? I want to start up. I've been selling from online, but nobody is patronizing me like before. In fact, in a week, I might not even sell one clothes. I want to go to the street and start selling, but I don't have funds. Even the one that I do online, I collect from credit and sell and take the main money to the person, and the gain that I will get, I will use it to cook. What do I do now? I am confused. I'm very, very confused, because I cannot live just like that without any money.